What's up, everybody? Sorry that took me so long. Ooh, I'm extra bright today. What is going on? Let's see. Hey everyone. I don't know if I can do certain things. Like adjust my brightness or what. I know, I don't understand why I'm so bright. I'm a ghost today, guys. Hey everyone, who's all here? We got Dom, we got Jake, we got Laura, we got Chicarius, we got Angel Blue. And yes, I did hear about that Angel Blue. My goodness. Nathan, I think we got as well. De Havilland. Laura, gang's all here. Sorry, I'm just looking through everything to see if I can... Let's see. No, I don't think I can make my screen any darker. Maybe it's my lighting. Hold on. I mean, it's not that much better, but it's better than it was, I guess. Alright, I think this is as good as it gets, guys. Am I freezing up, by the way? I feel like on mine I might be freezing a little bit. But let me know if I'm wrong. It's okay, Sandy. We've been having technical difficulties, so I haven't even really started yet. A little laggy, yeah, and I don't know why. Like, I don't think I have too many things open on my computer beyond what I need open. We'll find out, though. Kind of pixelated, a little laggy. Sorry, guys. Right, well, as you guys know, I couldn't do the show on Sunday because I was sick as a dog. I'm on the mend. I'm still coughing a little bit, but I'm feeling better. So I'm here. We're gonna make the best of what we got, guys. Man. Some baby drama, hey guys. Steve's now ex-wife got pregnant, not his. They're divorcing. Coincidence? Who knows? But to be honest, I do try to stay out of the actors' personal lives as much as I can. Obviously, certain things we have to bring up in regards to the show, but Steve Burton isn't on the show anymore, and you know, it is what it is. Steve is human just like all of us, and he goes through hell like all of us, and unfortunately divorce can be part of life. Is Steve really going to be on Days? I think Steve is going to be on the spin-off of Days. I don't know about Days itself. Steve who? Steve Burton, who played Jason. Yeah, I try to stay out of it as much as I can. Mostly because, like, in general, I don't really care. You know, I love General Hospital. And I do follow some of the actors' Instagrams if they lead, like, cool lives. But, like, very, very few of them. Exactly, DG. There's a reason why, you know, everyone always looks so happy on social media. And it's because they only show the happiness on social media. Alright, so as I was saying, didn't do the after show on Sunday because I was so sick. So I'm going to attempt to at least do a half-baked version live for you guys. Just so you can know my thoughts on last week's episode, because a lot happened. A lot really happened, and I wanted to talk about it, but I just couldn't. I had a really bad cough and also hay fever and allergies that weekend. So it just is what it is. Carly needs to tell the truth to Willow. She don't owe Harmony anything. Harmony tried to unalive Carly. Imagine if she did, though. Like, the piece that most of the audience would have. I was on Soap Central, and someone was like, how did Carly not die from the injection that Harmony gave her? And someone was like, it's because we can't have nice things. Like, y'all. Sad. We might touch base on that in a bit, Nathan. But let me quickly talk about last week, and then we'll kind of touch base on a little bit, not too much, because obviously I want to save the rest for the actual after show on Sunday. But we'll talk a bit about the last Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday as well. Should I do a normal intro like I usually do? Should I start it like I usually do, guys? Me being like super lively and in your face with the same old lines. Y'all ready? Dawn says, yes, we're ready. real though, Angel. Like, how did Carly not die? Mom says yes. Alright. Dawn's mom has spoken, you guys. Alright, let's attempt this, guys. We're going to talk about last week's GH and a little bit of this week. So here we go. Ooh, the music faded just in time. When the music starts, I'll start the show. Yeah, it's super bright in the light. Alright, ready? Let's go. What's up, guys? Welcome to General Hospital MV, my GH after show. Let's get into it. And y'all can interact with me as we get into it for like the first time ever. But honestly, don't get used to this because I do prefer doing the show like off screen so I can edit it and make humor a bit better and more smooth. And also, I flub my lines all the time, guys, like when I write my script. Alright, so let's get into what happened last week. To sum up the major plot points, Carly stuck her nose in someone else's business and almost got her ass killed. Let's recap. Carly's discovered a piece of the file that says Willow isn't her biological child, sees other scraps that goes into details in the fireplace, and Harmony, who done snapped at this point, comes at her with a syringe, and they get into a scuffle. Next thing you know, Alexis shows up at the house after deciding that she was gonna kick Harmony out of the house. Everything was ransacked, and then we see Harmony up on that random cliff with the barbed wired fence with Carly's car, ready to divorce Carly over it to make it look like an accident. Alexis had remembered Harmony mentioning the area, and by the time she got there, Alexis had a new face and voice. We had an Alexis recast. What do you guys think of Nancy's... if you guys don't know, the reason why Nancy is off is because she had back surgery, so that's why we got the recast. But God, it couldn't have happened at a worse time with this story. Like, the most pivotal moment in the story, and Nancy is not here for it. How do you guys feel about that? So I'm reading your comments as well. Carly got some strong strength because she's been drugged before. Yeah, true. I wish Maurice stopped trying to make Sunny and Nina cool. I will never support this couple. Yeah, I know. Like, I can't support it. Can't do it. Carly minding people's business. Yeah, that would be unusual if she did. Carly stays being in everyone's storyline. True. She's literally the new Jason, you guys. Jason was all up in the stories back in the day, even when it didn't make sense, and now Carly is. I think she did a good job. Oh, Alexis's recast? Yeah, honestly, I do get the sense that the actress that's currently playing Alexis really did her best to try to, like, match her mannerisms and the way that she speaks. So I do give her credit for that because she is really trying to capture the essence of Alexis. Dawn, you said you missed Nancy, but the recast was good. I wish Nancy didn't have surgery. Yeah, I agree, Angel. Like, I would have loved to see her in these moments of the story. DG, you said you love the recast. Laura, you said my mom cracked up at the recast. I got her some good whiskey, and she thought she'd have too much to drink and called me, asking if this was parallel to mention Alexis. Oh my God, you guys are gonna make me choke. She did great. Yeah, I agree. She did great, DG. I just wish that Nancy was there for the story. Sunny and Nina scenes made my eyes bleed. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Oh, man. Oh, lordy. Lordy, lordy, lordy. But yeah, to continue, the confrontation between Alexis and Harmony was insane. Throw Carly in the mix and it ends up a disaster for Harmony because it gave Alexis a chance to call the police, causing Harmony to run for it. Meanwhile, the ladies of Deception were celebrating their success in a swanky-ass portion of the Metro Court that I think we've seen before. I'm pretty sure that's where Jason and Carly got married. But apparently, I didn't realize it was part of the Metro Court until everyone started saying so. But yeah, the ladies of Deception were at the Metro Court. While they were there, the paparazzi get called and just start shoving a camera in Sasha's face. Poor girl. She's so overwhelmed, she runs out of the entrance and tries to take a drug. But lo and behold, the paparazzi followed her there and caught her in the act, almost taking it. And then Gladys got into Mama Bear mode, grabbed the camera, took the memory card without the paparazzi noticing. But unfortunately, after Sasha and Gladys left, they were chased after by that paparazzo on the street, and they just so happened to go on the same street where Harmony ran out into the road and Sasha hit Harmony. So what do we feel about that, guys? What are your thoughts? Alright, I'm also reading your comments as I go along. If a man did this to a woman like Nina did to Sunny, the show would be at risk of getting canceled. Yeah, true, Angel. True. Sunny is forgetting about his own family. Also true. We're going to touch base on Sunny in a minute here too in regards to last week, because I do want your thoughts on certain scenes that took place last week too. DG, you said I see no chemistry between Maurice and Cynthia, and I don't want to see either one of them with their clothes off. No thanks. Dawn, you said Maurice is loving, though. You have at this point to give him that much. Yeah, he is loving it. Do I like it? No. But here's my thing with it. It's great that Maurice is enjoying his scenes. It's great to love what you do. But I don't think being on the show should dictate how much you get a say in what goes on the show. Because at the end of the day, it's all about entertaining the audience. And, I mean, I'm only basing this on what I've seen on social media. But it seems unanimous that not many people are enjoying Sunny and Nina. Like, I don't know why ABC's or General Hospital's Instagram is posting pictures of them as if they have a big fan base. Because when you go through the comments, there's not any... There's like maybe one or two, but there's thousands of comments that are just saying, please end this couple. Please get Nina off the show. You know what I mean? And I do feel bad for Cynthia Witteros because, she wouldn't be getting so much hate if they didn't put her in between Sunny and Carly, who, through all the recasts of Carly that there have been, is still such a beloved couple. I'm not a fan of Carson per se, but even I'm like, I don't want Sunny and Nina, I wouldn't mind Sunny with someone new, and I wouldn't mind someone new with Carly, but it's just the way that the story played out for Sunny and Nina is sick and twisted, and like it shouldn't be happening. Like it's I know that Sunny's messed up with his emotions because of what he experienced in his amnesia, but damn, like it's not something Sunny would do once his memories came back. Angel, you said earlier today you saw some throwback scenes of Sunny with Karen. I've seen those scenes, Angel. Yeah, it's crazy. Jacarius, Sasha's gonna be on drugs again. You're probably right. Funny they never hit deer, just people. Paparazzi didn't care at all. Would there even be like deers in New York? Paparazzi never care. Yeah, that's true. I mean, look what happened to Princess Di, right? DG said it was a convoluted mess. Yes, I agree. And this show needs some dang location scenes. Such a cheap budget. Yeah, I do miss the location scenes. We get them every now and then, but it's clearly done in like the parking lot of GH. So all the mothers out there, happy Mother's Day. Yes, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. And I'll be doing GH After Show on the Mother's Day Sunday. So hey, see you then, mamas. Sandy, you said you liked Gladys for a few minutes. She did have Sasha's back. Yeah, I really like that they're giving Gladys these layers and like that she's grown to really care about Sasha. I feel like and I'm going to assume that given what happened today in today's episode, that Sasha's probably going to nosedive into drugs again. But I think that Gladys is going to be the one that pulls her out of it. Because Carly will be too busy trying to, like, decide whether to keep Willow's paternity a secret. Laura, you love Gladys too. Good to know. DG, you said Maurice is basically the damn star of the show and runs it. But yeah, but he shouldn't. Soaps are an ensemble cast. There shouldn't be one lead actor calling all the shots. He has too much clout. Maybe even more than Tony Geary had. That's not good for the show. Yeah, and like honestly, the amount of say that Tony got really ruined the Luke character for a lot of people too. Don, you said I just want this whole Tasha drug stuff over. I want the whole Willow Mama truth to come out, Sasha in rehab and the truth to come out and move on. Yeah, that's how I feel with a lot of these stories, honestly. They let Maurice do what he wants, and his son is coming back. This Sasha, Harmony, Carly mess is the most entertaining thing on the show. GH's Twitter is usually very against Nina and Sunny. I don't doubt that, DG. Like I said, I mean, I don't know if you've been here for all the streams, but I am not on Soap Twitter because Soap Twitter is scary. I creep it now and then, but yeah, I don't doubt that people hate Sunny and Nina on there. Sunny and Nina are just odd together. Yeah, they never made me like the Nina character. Nathan, I want Sunny with Brenda. You know, I wouldn't mind Sunny with Brenda either. Jake, you're like, boo, tomato, I'm throwing tomatoes through the whole storyline. Yes, there's deers in New York. Good to know. Let's see. If Sunny and Nina got together organically, yeah, I would be okay with this, but she manipulated him. Yeah, like, if they were to meet under different circumstances and just kind of vibed as Sunny and as Nina, wouldn't hate it, but it's just the whole origins of how they got together just kind of ruins it. They could have at least staged the car hit in the parking lot, I suppose. I'm just afraid Esme is going to sleep with Nick. Me too. Me too. I thought Laura Wright said that they don't get a say in their storyline. I think most of the actors don't. But they do have the power of suggestion, and I think that Maurice, you know, is a big enough star on the show that he probably does get a say. Because ain't no way at this point the writers are still like going with the story when they see all the hate that the story is getting. Because it's been like a year now, right? Like, we've been shouting about the Nixon Falls and the Sunny and Nina getting together thing for a year. Laura, you said, why don't we ever get a character get drugged who did recreational drugs and be like, bam, caught ya? Too easy, Laura. Soap, Twitter, and Instagram is violent. People need lives. Yeah, I agree. DG, you really wish that you had social media back in the 80s? I honestly, like, I kind of envy fans getting to watch the show without any knowledge of, like, spoilers, without anyone, you know, shouting and, like, dissing characters and dissing the actors that play them. I think social media has, like, a really, I don't know, a really bad effect on soaps because things become so predictable, and it gives easy access to the actors to get insulted for things that they have no control over. Like when actors and actresses are getting attacked for things that their characters do, it's kind of like, y'all are crazy. These aren't real people. We will be having a new character on Friday. We'll touch base on that, because I actually am intrigued by this upcoming character, Jokarius. Debbie, you said, I know what you mean about Sunny and Nina. Nixon Falls shouldn't mean more than Carly and Sunny's 20 years. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't like Carson, but really. DG, but I think that they were a lot harder to find. Mind you, I go out of my way to try and not read spoilers, except for like when it comes to new actors coming on the show or if actors are leaving. All right. So, since we are kind of talking a lot about Maurice and Sunny and Nina, let's talk about another thing that happened last week that was kind of noteworthy. Michael decided to completely cut ties with his father. I guess Sunny took Nina's side one too many times now, and Sunny's dead to him, as Sunny famously says all the time. I mostly just want to know how you guys feel, because frankly, I'm so uninterested in anything Michael does, and even anything Sunny does, that I just don't care personally. But surely some of y'all have to feel some type of way about this. So let me know your thoughts on Michael cutting ties with Sunny. Let me know, guys. Or you said maybe the Sunny Nina thing is like when a midlife crisis guy gets a phallic car. I mean, yeah, it does kind of seem that way. Sunny just needed an immediate change in his life. Angel, you said I don't blame Michael. I would feel the same way. Jakey said the Corinthos family bore TF out of you now. Yeah, like, it's just, you know, as much as I admire Maurice Bernard, and I think he's insanely talented, but the Corinthos clan has kind of gotten stale for me. But it's been a long time since they've been stale, in my opinion. Nathan, you said the relationship with Sunny and Michael was damaged when AJ was killed thanks to Sunny. They'll make up down the road before the year ends. Yeah, most likely. Michael got over Sunny killing his real father pretty quickly. Michael should have turned against Sunny after he got shot in the head by the hitman aiming at Sunny. Yeah, but he just clung on harder. Just curious, I may not like Michael, but I don't blame him. DGU said, Sunny stole Michael from AJ, and he will always be a Q in my mind. I hate Sunny, always have. And Angel, you said, Nina literally made Michael mourn his father when he didn't have to. That would be unforgivable for me. Yeah. Yeah. Nina gets on my nerves. Yeah. Yeah, like, the Nina aspect, obviously, is... It is what it is. Like, no one likes what she did, and it's kind of gross that they're together. Sunny has been stale for you since the early 2000s, DG. Yeah, like, you know, I like when the show has action. However, you know, during the earlier time of my viewings, even I was getting sick of the mob because even that story was really predictable. We all know anytime Sunny got a new enemy that the enemy would get defeated by Jason in a shootout. Jason would get arrested and then get off free. Like, it was just the same thing year after year. So it did get stale for me a long time ago. Dawn, you said, I think this is a long time coming, but I am afraid they are setting up Michael to be the next Sunny. I don't know. I don't know about that. Alright, let's fast forward most of Sunny scenes. See, y'all have the power to do that, but I gotta review this show for you guys, so I have to watch it from start to finish. Monday through Friday. I don't get to skip shit. Having said that, it is my show though, and I get to kind of skip over certain things if it's boring or if it's like not moving the story. But having said that, I kind of want to go off topic a little bit because I don't know if y'all noticed, but both last week and this week, we're getting a lot of like wholesome scenes between characters that don't really move the story, but are kind of sweet to watch. I don't know if you guys agree, but I've been enjoying it. Like Violet and Finn getting their nails done at the random like nail salon, and Ava was there, and Ava and Finn were just talking. Like, I thought that was really cute. And then Chase getting Leo to get over his stage fright as well. And then this week, Mac and Felicia taking care of James, and hearing them talk about babies. And even today, like Anna and Robert like watching TV together or watching Lulu. Like little moments like that, it kind of reminds me, like, we don't really get those kind of scenes anymore where characters just hang out and we just kind of get like to see their friendship kind of in action. A lot of Frank Valentini's tenor on the show, things happen off screen and we're just supposed to imagine like moments that, like what we've been seeing the last week and a bit. Even like Finn and Liz playing slapjack, like we just don't get scenes like that anymore. So I'm kind of into it. Like, I feel like it's seasoning. It kind of reminds me of like having scenes that us fans, whether you're a fan of the couples or the characters, there are certain moments in the past that we hold dear that aren't particularly interesting in nature and didn't move a story in any way, but I think we cherish those moments, like Jason and Sam playing dominoes and tequila. Didn't really move the story. It was just adding seasoning to their characters and their romance. So I've been appreciating like these little moments that they're throwing at us here and there. I feel like some people probably see it as filler, and then other people probably see it as like sweet moments. Ava and Finn. Yeah, Ava and Finn shared scenes. Like, it was so random. But, like, I was into it. Or are you saying, do we want Ava and Finn? I don't know if we want Ava. I don't think I want Ava and Finn. But I just thought it was a sweet moment between, like, characters who wouldn't normally interact. It just feels like the show is experimenting in, like, showing these little moments again, and I'm here for it. Laura, you said the nail salon was so sweet. Yeah, I agree. Loved Finn and Violet. It was nice to see that Ava and me both get manicures. Yeah, like normal shit like that. Like seeing the characters do like everyday things. It makes them a bit more human instead of like having them go from like plot point to plot point. Like having them have like these realistic moments makes these characters more human to me, which I appreciate. DG, you said you liked the intimate scenes back 20 years ago when I cared more about the characters. Yeah, today I'm not that into them, so I want action and story movement. To me, the show today is meh. Sandy, we need more Lucy and Martin scenes and more Scott and Lisa. Yeah, I agree. I was happy to see Lucy and Martin this week. Martin's finally back. The purple worked for Finn in a sweet way. We need more of the non-plot hinge scenes. Yeah, I totally agree. She curious. I hope Felicia ain't pregnant. She's not. Like, I think we've from today's episode we know that she's not. But Felicia and Mac both think that they want. Their each significant other wants a baby, and clearly they do. Felicia is pregnant. Turning off the show again. Yeah, I don't think that she's pregnant. Like, I guess anything's possible on the soap. But I mean, I kind of hope, because they kind of touch base on, like, oh, Mac doesn't have a biological kid. But, like, we don't know what he got up to before Port Charles. He came here as a full adult. Remember Silas? I try to forget Silas. Silas is probably the least interesting character he's played on the show, in my opinion. If we had a less bloated cast, we could get a lot more sweet moments between characters. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Frank just really loves his one life to live people. Yeah, he does. I don't know why she even brought it up. I think she was just reminiscing, but then, you know, it put the bug in her ear. You want Lucky and Mart? Oh, I'm assuming you mean Lucy. I could do without the bedroom scenes. Here's the thing. Lynn Herring has not aged a day in 30 years. It's crazy to me. She looks exactly the same. Like, I was watching some, like, 90s scenes. No difference. Oh my god, you're gonna make me choke, Angel. Felicia didn't even raise the biological kid she had. Yeah, you're right. Sorry, guys. Christina Wagner is in her 50s. They went there with a pregnancy. Better be a dangerous pregnancy. Very unrealistic. Yeah, if they do go that route with Felicia, like, they should, like, touch on the realistic, you know, risks of that kind of pregnancy. Jake, Lynn is gorgeous. Lynn is gorgeous. Reminiscing. She never raised her kids, did she? No, but she was there when they were babies, and I think that's what she's reminiscing about. She really left them when they were teenagers. Seems like Mother's Day heartstring tugging script. Man, you know, like, they really be taking these, like, holidays and having tragedies happen, like, just before them. Like, Liam dying before Christmas, and now Harmony dying, like, just before Mother's Day. Like, oh my god. Dion, have you ever found any early Lucy scenes? I have. It's been a while, and I don't know if they're still there, but I definitely seen Lucy's first scenes on the show where she was kind of like a mousy librarian looking thing, and then there was this reveal that she was like a vixen. I don't know if that scene is still there, but it could be. Lucy and Martin, I was appreciative that I didn't see a full-on love scene, but I'm happy for them. Sunny's supposed death was around Christmas. Yeah, it was. Sunny's death was Christmas Eve, I'm pretty sure. Alright. So where's Lisa lately? Lisa was on, you know, having scenes with Nina and Britt. Cute scenes again, wholesome scenes. But yeah, she's not been on too much. But we do know that she's having fun with Scott. Jacarisi said you prefer JFP's Jill Farron Phelps era more than Frank Valentini's. I'm torn because I think it's just like bad matching with like executive producers and writers, because we know that Gh is capable of like doing some good storylines and good romances. And I think if I am curious how like Gh and Frank Valentini would work together. I wonder what that would look like for GH. Like if Gh and his team of scriptwriters had Frank Valentini at the helm to like control like the balancedness of the cast. Michael Knight is a contract player. I want to see him in a storyline, not just jumping into bed. Is he even a contract player? Hey, Leopardess. Alright, let's continue talking about last week's GH so we can move on to a little bit about this week. Liz and Finn decided it's safer if Elizabeth leaves the house and moves into the Metro Court. Aiden was at the house before she moved, and he's like, I'm telling you, Frank was haunting us between last week and this week. I think it's safe to say that Elizabeth is starting to believe it. But I would say that most of the audience is probably convinced that she has a split personality, right? Let me know in the chat. Elizabeth is even trying to get a medium to go to her house, or like just around her. I don't think the medium is going to find anything. That's what I feel. DG said, I don't know if Michael has a contract. Hard to say, like, you know, Inga, who plays Harmony, had a contract and now she's gone. So there's that. Liz is doing that to herself. Yeah, y'all know. So Franco's ghost Lenny's presence felt. Maybe it's a supernatural effect in the big diamond. Oh, maybe the Ice Princess is causing these ghosts to appear. The medium may bring to light. It is Liz. Yeah, probably. That's my guess too, honestly. I feel like the medium is not going to feel anything, and then Elizabeth is going to be like, "Welp." I think Liz is mentally ill and doing this herself. The medium stuff is stupid. I just hope they don't do a big, long, drawn-out personality story. Yeah, I really don't want a split personality story either, although it does. Like, there's no other explanation at this point. Like, I really don't think they're going to go the ghost route, and like, this is what we're going to have. Yeah, Inga had a contract. She was signed at, like, the end of 2021, like, I want to say, like, September-ish. I think it may have been asked out of her contract. I guess it's possible. Angel, you said ghosts can follow you around, so I don't know why she is focused on the house. I mean, clearly she isn't though, because the hotel incident is what got her to be like, okay, Lucy, please bring in your medium. Like, I don't know about y'all, but I'm such a, like, ghost caught on film kind of guy. Like, I will sit there and watch Nuke's Top 5 because he like, finds all this, like, ghost footage from other people. And he's not, like, trying to convince you it's a ghost. Like, he's letting you, like, be like, do you think it's a ghost? Do you think it's an elaborate hoax? Like, let me know. And some of the footage is very compelling, but some of it is kind of fake. And, you know, it's hard to tell. Hard to tell. Personally, I believe that ghosts can definitely be real. I've not experienced one, but I do know people that have. And, you know, I just wouldn't rule it out. I wouldn't rule it out. There's a lot out there that proves that, like, there are certain things that you can't explain. DG said, I'm surprised Frank didn't tell the writers to remind the audience that Lucy was a vampire slayer on Port Charles. Yeah. Nice to see Ghost and Lenny today. Yeah, like, as much as I hated the Nixon Falls storyline, and, like, the fact that Sunny was back at that makeshift firehouse thing, I really liked the little tiny moment between Lenny and Phyllis and Charlie's. That was sweet. Better a ghost than drugs in the water. It won't be. Sometimes I wonder when they got rid of our phantoms on set. I wouldn't be against a serious paranormal story, but on soaps it would just be silly and over the top. Yeah. I like what GH has tended to do with, like, ghostly encounters. You know, they just happen, but they don't really speak of it ever again. You're hoping the Ice Princess is to blame for all of this craziness. They could blame the Ice Princess for anything, really. If the Ice Princess can change the weather, it can probably do other things, too. Okay, so I really only have 2 more things to talk about from last week, unless you guys have more that you want me to make an opinion on. One of them, by the way, is the Curtis and Marshall confrontation. Such a letdown. Like, I'm expecting something colossal, and the only thing in his file is that he got arrested for a protest and got thrown into a mental institution. And it's probably for bipolar disorder, because I think we can agree that obviously Sonny noticed Marshall's meds at one time, and he clearly knew what it was about. So I do think that Marshall is bipolar, but there's got to be more to the story, and I don't doubt that there is more to the story. But I was really hoping we'd get to the bottom of it, and instead he leaves town and leaves TJ's clarinet, and that's that. Like, it wasn't a very interesting story to begin with, but I was intrigued because I thought we'd get some answers last week, but we didn't. Remember Alan and Emily? I do. The Alan stuff was ridiculous, but it was entertaining. And then Emily was a tumor effect. She wasn't really a ghost. Unless you count, like, the last time Emily was around as a ghost. Marshall may be bipolar. Yeah, I think he is. But there's got to be more to Marshall's story. I don't know if they touched base on what kind of protest he was in. But whatever it was, he got arrested out of that and then got thrown into a mental institution after. Yeah, like I do think that Marshall will come back, Leopardess, but I feel like it's gonna be on pause for a bit. Big letdown. I was hoping Marshall was linked to Miss Wu. I honestly, Dawn, I don't doubt that he isn't. Or that he is. I think he is connected to Miss Wu in a way, and that we just don't have all the answers yet. I think the actor who played Marshall wasn't that great. I think he does an okay job. It's just so frustrating seeing, like, this story get dragged out for so long, and then when we finally think we're gonna get some answers, like, we get nothing. Fingers crossed, yeah. Alright, finally let's talk about Esme and Spencer. I swear to God, this man's been working my last nerve, y'all. He done almost got caught twice by Esme talking to Cameron about the plan, and when he was about to tell Trina how he really feels about Esme, and plus his jealousy towards Rory. Like, I don't even like Rory. There's just nothing there when it comes to his character. Rory is so uninteresting to me, you guys. There's just nothing there. There's no personality. There's just nothing. He's like a one-note character, in my opinion. Leopardess, you think Spencer's gonna save Trina? Spencer is off his rocker. Yeah, GG, I was hoping Epiphany would be more connected to the Marshall story, too. Yeah, Sonia Eddie, like, I love her so much, and she's been Epiphany for so long, but I can count on one hand how many stories she's had in the last 20 years. Like, it's crazy. Leopardess, you don't like or trust Rory. The actor that plays Rory was just tired because he's adorable. I don't even think he's adorable, DG. Like, Chase was more adorable when he had nothing, like, going on. But yeah, he doesn't really have much screen presence. There's not a whole lot to work with there. And I don't think that he and Trina have chemistry either. That's just my opinion, of course. If you guys feel differently, let me know. I think he'll save Trina in court. Let's hope so, Leopardess. Both Spencer and Nicholas are dumb as rocks. Yeah, I mean, I don't even have more to say about the story apart from finding it hilarious that Laura was so happy to go to Windermere after her conversation with Sunny, just to be like, hey, so, like, Sunny says he's not gonna go after you anymore, so you can leave now. Like, Laura hates Esme. Epiphany had a heart storyline. Yeah, Epiphany had a heart storyline. What else? That's pretty much it. She had a son. The son died. She got a heart, storyline for like 5 minutes. She got more story on Night Shift, the season 1. And a bit in season 2 as well. And of course, despite Laura's happiness and gleefulness that Esme could move out of the house, Nicholas was like, I'm gonna keep her here. Like, I want to believe that Nicholas is playing her in the same way that Spencer's trying to play her, but I don't know anymore. Like, they're keeping it, I think the sad part is that it is totally believable that Nicholas is dumb enough to fall for Esme. But it's also believable that he could be playing her. So it makes the story even more frustrating. You love what Laura said, Leopardess? Yeah. She was just so happy. She hates Esme. Nick is playing Esme too. Yeah, I think so and I hope so. They don't utilize her character and what happened to Phyllis. Phyllis is still there. You know, she had her moment with Lenny today. Esme's going to seduce Nicholas. I don't think so. What about Lainey? Oh, yeah. Lainey. I miss her. I miss her friendship with Kelly and Robin. We don't really know what happened to her. She just kind of faded off screen. She wasn't even there for Robin's fake funeral. I miss the GNOs with Robin and Liz and Emily and Kelly and Lainey. But Esme is going to play Nick too. Yeah, Esme is, you know, Esme's smart. I think she'll pick up on Nicholas playing her, if that's the case. Lainey never came back. Yeah, she really didn't. I think the actress's name was Kent, right? K-E-N-T. The writers are smart. Esme should seduce Nick, get pregnant, and then blame it on Spencer. Man. I think Avery Pohl has a long story. Like, I don't think Esme's going anywhere, to be honest, TG. Like, Esme... I hate her, but I love to hate her. You know what I mean? There's a lot to play with Esme, so I don't think she's going anywhere anytime soon. And honestly, this particular storyline aside, I am curious to know the history between her and Ryan and how Ryan even conceived a child. Kent King, that was her name. Thanks, Angel. Nick and Spencer are both trying to play Esme, but she will outsmart them both. They're both too vulnerable. Yeah, I don't doubt that. Esme reminds me of when Carly came to town. You're supposed to hate her. Yeah, exactly. But that's what I'm saying. Like, there are characters that we hate, right? But like, we're not supposed to hate them, but we do because of the way that they're written. But Esme is a character that we're supposed to hate, but we love to hate them. And like, same with like Peter August. Like, he was a character we were supposed to hate, but the fact that he stuck around for so long, I think made us hate him in a way that wasn't fun for the audience anymore. I don't want Esme to overstay her welcome, but she's connected enough that she has a lot to play with. And short of actually killing someone, like, you know what I mean? Like, she's not going to go to jail. I think even for, like, I guess she could for framing Trina. And if she gets caught for that. And I think that she will. I think it will come out that she did that to Trina. But I feel like she's going to get out of jail somehow anyway. Peter stayed too long and the stories were ridiculous. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I think Avery is a great actress. She plays the role of Esme really well. And like she looks so sinister and she's so good at playing sinister. Just like Nell, like I didn't hate Nell like I hated Peter, you know? I enjoyed Nell. I enjoyed that they would bring her in and out to like wreak havoc on the set. I think every good villain needs a break in between. So I think once the storyline comes to an end with Esme, I wouldn't mind a couple months break just to have the character settle, and then like have her come up again and wreak havoc again. See, DG, you had that luxury of only seeing the last few weeks of Peter. We done been sitting here for 4 years begging him to be gone since 4 years ago. Yeah, I love Helena. I love me some Helena Castledine Angel. I think Wes would be really good at Broadway because he played Peter so extra and it just seemed jarring for me anyway. That's my personal opinion. I think his acting style didn't mesh well with soaps or what soaps are today. But yeah, those were all the notes that I had on like last week's GH. So I guess in regards to this, we kind of touched based on a little bit of what happened this week. Obviously, the big thing that's happened so far is that Harmony is dead. I am genuinely surprised that they killed Harmony off because they legitimately had her on contract. But I did hear that sometimes they put someone on a short-term contract so that they are available to play out a certain story, and I'm assuming that might have been the case for Inga, which is unfortunate because I really like her as an actress. I think she's killed the scenes that she's had the last few weeks, but you know, hard to come back from what she did. DG, the story of Peter makes so little sense from the beginning that any recap of the story wouldn't make sense regardless of who it's told by, how you read it. Most of it doesn't make sense. The fact that Peter even exists doesn't really make any sense. Really, like that's the reality of the situation. Yeah, the unfortunate thing about soaps is that they're so rushed is that they really only get one take. Mind you, there was a lot of, GH did move pretty quickly even in the 80s, but not as quick, not even close to as quick as they move today. Obviously, the other big thing aside from Harmony dying is the fact that before she died, she told Carly the truth that Nina was Willow's mom and that Nell was Willow's sister. Nina had twins and is unaware. Do we think Carly is going to tell Willow the truth? Do we think she's going to tell Nina the truth? Do we think she's going to tell Michael the truth? Do we think she's going to tell anybody? That's what I want to know. Oh, DG, if you only knew. I don't know if you know about this part of the story. But Anna thought that she was Peter's mom because a memory was implanted into her brain, making her think that she gave birth to Peter and conceived a son with Faison, but it was actually Alex, her sister. Like, that is how convoluted this story was from the beginning. There was no shortness of ridiculousness throughout this whole story. Laura said, Carly telling the truth? Haha, nope. Yeah, you're probably right. Sandy, you hope Carly doesn't tell Willow. I don't think she will. Yeah, they really plow through scenes for GH, or for soaps in general. Angel, you still think Drew was in on the twin switch with Jason? Anything's possible. A memory was implanted in her brain. That's ridiculous. Exactly! There was this whole era of GH where there was this thing called mind mapping, and we had to sit through that for like so many, I feel like for years, maybe like 2 years, because Drew thought he was Jason, and you know, and that's how that came about, how they brought Steve Burton back to the show. And then they just rolled with it with Anna and Alex as well. Anna got one of Alex's memories implanted in her as an experiment. Kevin and Ryan, I'm assuming the same thing happened between them. All the twins on the show went blind for a minute for no apparent reason. Out of nowhere at the same time. Like Jason and Drew went blind, Kevin and Ryan went blind, and Anna and Alex went blind because they were all part of this experiment. Can we react to GH bloopers? If not tonight, some other night. I'm down for that. I've watched GH bloopers before. Carly's not going to tell. Willow's going to be mad if Carly keeps this from her. Yeah, true. Anna gets headaches and temporary blindness from that. Yep. It's all a little ridiculous, though. I mean, a weather diamond? Yeah, it's true. The twin storyline was a ripoff of One Life to Live, and it's so unnecessary. They should have left the Jason character alone. The twins went blind. Did I miss something? Yeah, all the twins got blind all at once. Yeah, they literally blended all the storylines, because I think when Jason came back, he was known as 6, right? And so Anna, Alex, Kevin, Ryan, and Drew were the first 5. Like, all the twins went blind. Yeah, like, this was... All the twins went blind all at once. Ryan Chamberlain was out and about. I think he had just stabbed Lulu. I'm pretty sure he just stabbed Lulu, and shortly after that went blind. Jason went blind while attacking Shiloh at the lighthouse when he was going to rape Sam, and Jason fell down the stairs. Drew went blind somewhere else, I think. Can't really remember where he went blind. And then Anna, I think at this point, was kidnapped because Alex was impersonating her. Or maybe, no. Alex showed up blind at the hospital. And I don't really remember what happened to Anna at that point. What year was this? I'm going to guess 2018. 2018 is my best bet. If not 2017. I'm going to say 2018. Oh, this was also when Kevin was still in a locked up in that asylum, and Laura had just found him. Why did Ryan stab Lulu? I think Lulu got close to figuring out that Kevin, or that Ryan, yeah, that Kevin was actually Ryan. Was this acted on the show? Yes, it was. I can't play it and react to it, but I'm sure it's on YouTube somewhere. They all went blind all at once. They did bring Alex on to GH. Yeah, Alex is Peter's real mom, apparently. But they turned... Jacarius, you could be right that it could have been 2019 as well. I'm not too sure. Yeah, they brought Alex on to GH. Not enjoyable. If you, I'm assuming, DG, that you watched All My Children and that you probably know the character of Alex. Essentially, what you would have to do is take everything you knew about Alex on All My Children and get rid of it and assume that Alex is an evil twin sister of Anna. And that's basically what they did to the character of Alex. I'm so frustrated by that too. And I didn't really watch All My Children, but I did watch the scenes on YouTube because I was curious as to what went on when Anna came back to life, and a lot of that happened on All My Children. No, Laura didn't fall in love with Ryan. Laura was out of town for a while, and while she was out of town, because Kevin and Laura were already a thing, but while she was out of town, Ryan managed to get the jump on Kevin while he was checking in on him, and he replaced himself with Kevin. And when Laura got back to town, Ryan was impersonating Kevin. And that played out on screen. Like, it's not something that we didn't know happened. We actually saw it play out. You fell away from All My Children in the year 2000. Yeah, essentially Alex was made to be an evil twin on GH. And like, they didn't really... They kind of touched a little bit on Alex's All My Children history, but not that much. You were pissed that Robin reunited with Anna on All My Children. Yeah. Well, the thing is too, like, Robin wasn't on GH anymore at that point either, right? She was, like, living in Paris at that point. How does one mate not notice the person isn't the same? I mean, you live and sleep with someone, you'd notice. Yeah, that's how convoluted the storyline was, Laura. Did Ryan push Kevin down a well like Janet did Natalie? No, I don't really remember exactly how Ryan got the jump on Kevin, but it happened in an asylum, and he somehow convinced the other doctors that Kevin was him. Jakey said, you're surprised Ryan and Felicia didn't really cross paths with each other in recent years. He tormented her badly in the 90s. Yeah, I think, well, what happened with that is that Felicia wasn't really on that much at that point, but they kind of established early on that he saw that Felicia was living such a like normal life, like a housewife, this and that, whatever, that he found her uninteresting, and then he met Ava and clung on to Ava. But I did feel gypped that Felicia wasn't nearly as much a part of the Ryan storyline as everyone else, because she really should have been. She really should have been. I think that she figured out just before the climax of the story that Kevin was actually Ryan. But then we didn't see anything more beyond that because at that point, Ryan had already, like, I think kidnapped Carly. And threw himself over the bridge and cut off his hand. You know what I was wondering today? If Harmony was the first patient that TJ lost and how it's going to affect him. Because they gave TJ a contract too. I don't know if we've talked about that. But the actor who plays TJ got a contract this year as well. Felicia should be a part of the Ryan story now. She should be the one to find out that he is Esme's dad. I mean, if the writers are smart, they would write that. You know, it's hard to say if they will do that or not because Felicia is clearly being a lot more utilized than she has been, right? That would explain TJ getting emotional. Exactly. They went blind in 2019. Okay, thank you, Leopardess. I would have noticed by sense and touch if someone wasn't my mate. But yeah, that's what made the storyline so convoluted. Like, Laura should have picked up right away that that wasn't her husband. And Laura's pretty receptive of things in general. Like, she always, like, if you watched her in the 90s, Laura always kind of had a bit of a sixth sense for certain things. Like, when she got to the ward house, she could, like, envision the family that was there. And when she went to check on her mother's grave, she had a moment where she's like, "Are you here?" So, like, she got the sense that Leslie wasn't actually dead. Yeah, Christina has a contract too. Yeah, they put her on contract. So that's why we've seen a lot more of Felicia lately. Low key, I want Mac to have a long lost biological kid. And have Felicia and Mac deal with that. They should really give Mac a contract too. I miss them interacting. And I'll say it, Mac is a DILF. I don't get how people can like Sam and Dante. I don't hate them, but I'm not invested in them because I know, like, at some point Lulu's going to come back and it's going to rip them apart, which is, you know, I'm expecting it, therefore I'm not investing in them. And also, I think Sam and Dante could have worked if Sam was as adventurous as she used to be. Yes, DG, that's exactly the scene I'm talking about. When Laura went to visit Leslie's grave, like when she first got back to Port Charles in the 90s, and she said, "Are you here?" That gave you hope that Denise Alexander would be rehired. And she was brought back, so... I don't... Like, she clearly didn't have a big role on the show, but she was a presence on the show again. Yeah, John Newark needs to be on contract. I agree. He has aged very well. He should be police commissioner. Yeah, I was so excited when Jordan was gone and Mac was, like, police commissioner again. Sante is not it, sorry. Yeah. Like, they're, like... I try to think about like what Sam and Dante would have been like, you know, like 10 years ago when Dante first came around. I read Jeannie kept trying to get Denise rehired. Yeah, I don't doubt that. Jeannie really adores Denise Alexander, and I think a lot of times when she comes back to the show, like anytime that she has come back, she insists that Denise come back with her, and Denise always does come back with her. Jeannie and Denise are like mother and daughter in real life. They are great friends by their own admission. Yeah. And like a young Denise Alexander does look like a young Jeannie Francis as well. Did you hear a rumor that people are saying Carly is a matriarch? Those people be crazy. They only paired Sam and Dante together because of the What If episode. Yeah, I think that played a role into it too. Put Dante with Liz. Denise Alexander will turn 83 this November. Yeah, I love whenever Leslie's on screen. I know Jeannie is not the original Laura, but she's the heart and soul. Yeah, like Jeannie is GH. I mean, Jeannie's been playing Laura since she was 14. I think at this point, you can call her like, you know, the original. It's kind of like comparing whatever like child actress played, well, most of the whatever child actress played Lulu, whatever child actress played, you know, Michael and Morgan, or like the actress before the Brooklyn who plays Emma, whoever the actress was before. It's just, it doesn't matter. They have solidified the character and made them live in a way that their predecessors did not. You got to speak to both Jeannie and Denise on Soap Central Live. Oh, I'm so envious of you. I'm such a Jeannie fan and such a Denise fan. You don't even know. Carly was the GH Grand Dame. Hell no. See, that's why I'm not on Twitter, DG. The only thing I creep is like the regular GH tweets. Occasionally the actors here and there, if I know that they got something going on, I'll like creep to see what if they've posted about it, or like look for clues if they are leaving the show and stuff, if there's rumors going around. Remember Jeannie's first day, but also Stacey Baldwin, who portrayed 12-year-old Laura. Man, you've been there forever. Yeah, Leslie Charleston isn't the original Monica, but she might as well be. But I remember Leslie saying that she didn't get a warm reception when she got on the show, like even from her castmates, which is sad. Okay, so that is true. I remember Patsy ran the original Monica. She was a bit better looking. I think I've seen clips of the original Monica. Okay, guys, so we've talked about this week's GH bit. We've talked about last week's GH. I know I said that we can watch a bit of the Asian Quarter storyline if you guys want to. But I'll leave it in your hands. Angel suggested we watch Gh Bloopers. And I am tired and I am still a little bit, phlegmy and coffee. So I don't want to talk too much longer. So if we do watch the Asian Quarter storyline, I think we're going to only watch like one scene of it. But if you want to save the Asian Quarter storyline for the next live stream, we can do that and just watch some bloopers and call it a day. Let me know. Leopardus, you're down for anything? Nice. Yeah, I've probably seen those scenes of Patsy, Randus, Monica that you're talking about, DG. I need to split. I have to go watch Shining Girls. Alright, you split, DG. Thanks for joining us. Jacarius, you say GH bloopers? Alright, alright. Sounds good. Asian Quarter storyline for next time. I'm down for that. Because I also want to get to the bottom of why my frames are so, like, short lately. Like, the last two streams, I feel like it's been very laggy. Let's watch bloopers. Y'all are down for the bloopers? Happy to be here, a little tired. I think bloopers are, and a good laugh, but either are great. Alright, let's do the bloopers then, guys. I'm down for that. So, let me put this on break so I can set up the bloopers and find them. Take 5, get yourself a drink, get comfortable, and we will watch some bloopers together to end the stream. So I will be right back. Enjoy the chill, lo-fi hip-hop music and this lovely blurry picture of me right here. Alright guys, I'm back. So, I found a couple of blooper reels. One of them's from the 80s, one of them's from the early 2000s. And I think a couple more clips here and there too. So gather around, folks. We're going to watch some GH bloopers from over the years. The 80s ones are from Elizabeth Taylor's time at GH. I've seen these before. They're so hilarious. We get to see Tony Geary and Tristan Rogers in a lot of it. And it's funny because Tristan revealed in his State of Mind episode with Maurice that he too dated Elizabeth Taylor just like Tony did. So it's even funnier looking back at these scenes. So I'm just trying to catch up on y'all's conversation. I'm being nosy. Y'all are talking about Monica and Alan, Sonny and Carly, Tracy and Luke. Leopardus, you're hoping Steve Burton returns for 2023 for J-Sam's 20th anniversary. Hard to say if he will. Hard to say. All right. I will apologize in advance. Oh, there's nothing on my screen here. Interesting. Let me see what's going on. There we go. What did Elizabeth Taylor have? Wow. Man. Liz Taylor, Helena. Yeah, we get to see Liz Taylor's Helena. Sure, I'll make it your birthday present. Happy late birthday, Laura. Yeah. Liz is a legend. Yeah, let's watch these bloopers together. Hopefully it's not as bad as this one screenshot is of this video. Again, I apologize in advance if it's lagging a bit.
Quiet! Shut up. My bath water is to be precisely 85% degrees. God, I'm so monetary. My bath water is to be precisely 85 degrees.
Liz had such a personality.
My bath water is to be 85 degrees Fahrenheit, and this morning it was not. As to my lavender satin sheets, they are to be hand laundered, scented, and put on my bed.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mrs. Nikos Kasseday.
Yeah, Tristan is an ad-libber. I loved this music for Helena too. You know what's funny is that Jill Phelps apparently was in charge of the music back then.
I have seen General
That's hilarious.
Hospital.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mrs. Nikos Kassedain.
I have seen General Hospital and the university, and I approve. As my husband would have approved. Mikos Kassedain. I'm sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mrs. Nikos Kassedain.
I have seen General Hospital and the university, and I approve. As my husband would have approved. Mikos Kassedain had a deep and abiding love. I said Kassedain.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, shit.
Oh yeah, she had such trouble remembering like Cassadine and not
I
Cassadine.
said hard on myself. I'm sorry, folks. I'm not used to acting.
I would like you to know that I tried to save your husband.
Then you did see the good in him.
I don't know what I saw because I'm up.
It's Elizabeth Taylor!
Oh my god.
You should have met me yesterday.
Tony was such a
Cassis.
fun guy.
I do have a memory, Robert.
The university, probably
Wish
PCU.
too, darling.
Meaning, of course, you wonder why I came to Port Charles.
The thought had tiptoed across my mind,
There's
yes.
Tristan.
I am here to prove that the name of Mikos Kassedain.
You're on a roll. Keep going, all right?
I didn't say it right. You did too.
Let's put all our heads.
It blew my mind. I got it right.
I think that's Gloria Monty whispering in Tristan's ear.
That's all right. I blabbered up to Cassis too, so.
Cassis.
Cassis. Cassis.
All right, we're starting with you passing it to him, okay?
Now, do I say vermouth Cassis? I haven't forgotten my memory. That's the line I took away from you, and you took it back.
You want it?
Yes. So you say vermouth cassis. I have a good memory. That would work out very well.
Goes to
It's yours. Hey.
Hey,
Hey, you won on the deal.
you can have Mikos
Can I have the one of that
Kassedain.
Nikos Kassedain?
Dine.
Right.
Nikos Kassedain.
All right.
Dine. Kassedain.
Take two.
As in Diners Club.
Dine.
Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2.
That's right, Jacarius. Liz Taylor
Vermouth
was
Cassis?
a fan of
I
General
do have
Hospital,
a
and she
memory,
asked
Robert.
to be on it
You
so
must
that she
also
could work
have a
with
death
Luke
wish,
and Laura.
darling.
Meaning, of course, you wonder why I came to Port Charles.
The thought had tiptoed across my mind.
I am here to prove that the name of Mikos Kassedain.
She's like, shit.
Okay, let's bring that train here again.
Yes? What about Nikos Kassedain?
Love it.
You ever put all these drinks in?
Did you see the Tony Award? By any chance?
No.
I was on it, and I bangled everybody's name. Such
And unforgettable
point
performance.
of corruption. Kassedain! Kassedain.
I love her. She's adorable.
Wasn't it wonderful?
Helena?
Dan, it's been a
Oh,
long
she has to work with
time.
Rick
Yes,
Springfield too? Damn.
May I present Dr. Hardy, our Chief of Staff, Dr. Alan Quartermain, Dr. Rick Weber.
Hello.
Gentlemen, Mrs. Mikos Cassadine.
Dr. Weber, the father of the bride-to-be.
Yes, that's right.
Please convey my regrets to your wife. I was indisposed when she tried to agrees. I screwed
will
that up just
certainly do that.
wonderfully. What am I doing here? I'm a stage actress now.
Man. Alright, here's some General Hospital bloopers from 2001, guys.
Grandfather will continue to offer it.
We'll continue offering it to him
We'll continue offering it to him until it wears him down. Quick!
until he
AJ Quartermain.
Bill? Which camera is that? If you could just put it on Ralph's camera, I'll do the line.
Grandfather will continue to offer it to him until it finally
Stuart
wears him
Damon.
down.
Until he wears him down.
Grandfather will continue to offer it to him until he finally wears him down.
Hello?
Hey! Quick! Grandfather will keep offering it to him until he finally wears down.
Well, you know, sometimes just getting one little word wrong can completely change the scene and the whole storyline. And that's what happens on One Life to Live.
All right, this is the one with Ty Treadwell.
I don't know what One Life bloopers. I don't know.
And Ty's supposed to say,
I don't know who these people are.
As long as I live.
Then when, Laney? Look, the longer we're...
Let's go back to
Married, you
GH.
know? Let me know.
Where was it parked exactly?
The man with the gun is Galen Gehring.
Passions. Why is this video called like GH bloopers when there's like other soaps being shown?
Sorry to keep you waiting. What seems to be the problem?
She cut her wrist.
Aw.
You certainly
Emily and Xander.
Yeah, how did this happen?
We were hiking and she fell on a broken bottle. It took me hours to get her off the trail.
Well, I tell you, it's a good thing you brought her straight here. Looks to me like this is gonna be this is gonna be a joke.
Watch Aaron Torpy and David Fumero keep going despite the blooper.
Christian. I tell you, I've not gone over these figures for the WRCW budget meeting. My feet are killing me. I'm not going to make it.
Lisa, you're about to give...
And now, she has got...
Yeah, I remember seeing this.
Oh, I've seen this clip before.
She's got a plan. They might end up having you leave me for a while.
That's Emily's real dad? Like Amber Tamlin's real dad, or like
Fight for that.
Emily's bio dad?
Fight. And even if it does, I'm gonna come after you. So when you don't see me, I'm getting a vasectomy tonight.
Now, a year or two has gone by, and Sarah's character, of course, on Soaps is now involved with a new man, Maurice Bernard. Watch Maurice deal with the more grown-up Blake.
See what you gotta do. You want somebody to do what you want them to do, you convince them it's the best thing for them. And if that doesn't work,
I want to go get a donut.
well, you give them the donut.
Yeah, that Jason
Then you take
blooper
away
was
all the other
hilarious.
options.
I'm getting a vasectomy tonight.
You want this? Here.
It must be so hard to work with like little kids because you never know what they're gonna do.
Lynn, you are obviously a terrific source for bloopers.
Though I think that GH lately, the last few years, has struck gold with like the little children that they hire.
Number 6.
Like even little Avery when she was a baby, I just remember her like falling asleep on cue from Ava's mom like singing her to sleep.
Stay right where you are.
Coming up,
Jackie Chan. Bloopers from commercials, plus dog
Hamlin's
bites
really
man,
bad.
and
Well, that's
you'll
cool.
never guess where.
From the top, please, in 3, 2.
Mom says she wants a divorce. What am I supposed to do?
Well, I don't know, but why is she going to divorce you if she's not even going to be with Jax?
Too loud for you guys. Let me know.
What do you mean she's not going to be with Jax?
Well, she's happy to see him and he visits a lot, but they haven't said it and they're not getting married.
You know what? I think...
Hold on, let's go from the top again, please.
Oh, I thought we were still going.
Yeah.
Who's picking their nose?
Little Morgan. That was cute.
Did you fart?
Vanessa.
With all due respect, Mr.
These are fire
I'd be
bloopers?
happy to do it, but I'll tell you right now, if I hear that's... I got good finger this time. My focus is great.
Are you okay? That hurt.
Good lord.
I am not gonna get mixed up into another one of your schemes. Okay, there will be no more knives or guns or car chases or secret meetings in the middle of the night with guys named Louis the Bump. Okay, I'm a legitimate businesswoman and I'm gonna.
What is all that?
Wow.
I'm so sorry.
So patient.
Oh, man.
Tony got flustered by Robin.
You know Robin has
I've been so lonely.
Oh, that was funny.
Outrageous moments. Have you ever heard the saying, one man's pain is another man's pleasure?
I like this
Check
guy
out
too,
this next
Jacarius.
package. These people are definitely in pain, and it's all for your viewing pleasure.
I think this is a repeat of the same bloopers we just watched, you guys. Yeah. Sorry. I thought I found 3 clips, but we found 2. Yeah, it's the same ones. Well, in that case, let's grow me back up. Those were the bloopers, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Ah. Not a good match, Luke and Sky. I didn't mind them together. Kiss told his thoughts of the line. Yeah, exactly. I would love to see Lila Ray back in Port Charles. Yeah, I'd be down to see Lila Ray back in Port Charles too. She'd wreak havoc. She should be as old as the teen scene is now. Or she could be anyway. Time is kind of irrelevant when it comes to the kids. Man, yeah, those are some good bloopers. Yeah, like Luke and Sky made sense to me too, Angel. Like I didn't mind them at all. Mind you, I didn't know about Luke and Laura at that point either. So, but I loved their relationship even afterwards, like their friendship too. Yeah, I'd like to see Lila Ray and Sky back too. They could bring some more fun into the Quartermain mansion. But yeah, guys, that's the live stream. Gonna wrap it up here in a minute. Don't get used to General Hospital After Show being live like this though, because I do really like the format that I do it on Sundays. I think it's what separates my show from like the other shows, which I love all the other like GH Chapter shows that there are on Sundays, like James Locke Jr.'s show, all the podcasts, Sabrina, of course, I'm a huge fan of her. But I like that I kind of can edit mine in that certain style and kind of have my own unique thing. And then do the live stream thing on Wednesdays for like reactions and stuff, or hangout sessions with GH fans. I'm catching up on your comments. Spencer and Lila Ray was born on the same year. See, there you go. You'd like to see a Hardy back in Port Charles? Yeah, that would be cool. Can we react to early Lucy Coe? We'll save it for another time. We can react to early Lucy Coe next week on top of the Asian Quarter stuff. Because I think my game plan originally was to watch like one random scene and then like follow the Asian Quarter story. Laura, I'm the only after show you watch? Aw, thank you. There are some really great ones on online though that I love too. I like my live Wednesdays to react to GH stuff. Bring Tommy Jr. back to PC. Yeah. I mean, we've been begging for Jeff Weber to come back for how long now? And we still ain't got him back. Instead, we got Liz being haunted or being split personalitied. Curious, you say you watch Sabrina Faith, James Lott Jr. Media, and 10th Floor. Nice. Yep, I found this one, and that was that. Thanks, YouTube, I found you. I'm glad you found me. I honestly, like, I started General Hospital After Show, I think, 2016, I want to say. Right when Jason Thompson was leaving the show is when I started General Hospital After Show. And the only reason why I started is because I was on Tumblr, which is like another social media thing, but like chaotic. And I asked people on there if they'd like me to do an after show, because I mentioned that I used to be Envious01 on YouTube. They used to upload the clips and stuff. And they're like, oh my god, you were him? Like, yeah. And so that's why I started the after show, because people on Tumblr were like, you should do it. And I was like, okay. And here I am several years later. Will we ever see Liz's family? Who knows, Angel? Sabrina has been MIA lately. Yeah, she has, but I am happy for her. She seems to be finding her footing. Obviously, if you guys know Sabrina, she's been going through it with, you know, divorce and raising a child, being a single mom, and finding her craft with her art, her spoken word. I've been a fan of Sabrina's for a long time, so I enjoy seeing her happy. I do miss her being on as often as she used to be, but she seems really happy, so I'm happy for her. Wonder if someone with a split personality was actually getting haunted. What a nightmare thought. Oh my god, can you imagine? Good lord. Yeah, she really has been. I'm such a fan of hers though. Like, I don't get to watch after shows as much as I used to because a lot of them do happen on Sundays, and when it's Sunday, I'm working on my after show. You guys, like, it's a full day for me. I get up, I eat my breakfast, I get down, I kind of go through what the episodes were and try to get the highlights. I type out my script, I shoot the show, and then I edit it. It's a whole day, like morning to night. And then I sit there when it goes live on the premiere, and then I talk to you guys on the chat. My work gives me time off because they know I do the show on Sundays. So that should tell you how much I love y'all. I could work on Sundays, but instead I do this. And I don't even get paid for this, but I love doing this for y'all. Yeah, she did a live stream Sunday. Yeah, and I missed it. Well, mostly because I was sick. Like, I was stricken in bed and just like laying back there, just dead to the world. I think I went through like 2 boxes of Kleenex. It was horrible. Like, if you guys see that I've missed a show because I'm sick, that means I'm like down for the count. Because I'm sick now. I'm not that sick. But y'all know I'm sick if I can't even get my shit together to do a show for you guys on a Sunday. I don't miss that. I don't miss shows. You going to bed, Jacarius? Yeah, I'm about to call it a night myself as well. It's almost midnight here. I appreciate you guys too. You make my Wednesdays and my Sundays enjoyable, guys. I hope you know I really appreciate you guys. Yeah, Sabrina's got a really great personality. Yeah, I got the notice about Sabrina's live stream. I couldn't get out of bed. Like, I think I had YouTube on my TV, but I was just letting whatever video was playing just play through. Like, I had my phone beside me and I was like, I can't move. I'm just sitting here sneezing. .48 a.m. where you are. Your work gives you off to do the show. Yeah, I have really great bosses at work, honestly. I've worked for where I work for about 7 years now. I couldn't have better bosses if I tried. Like Sunday, when I first started working there, because I think, yeah, 7 years is probably 2016, right? 6 years. Yeah, so I would have already been doing my show. You going to bed early for once? Great show. Night. Good night, Laura. Thanks for tuning in. 1:49 is early. 1:49 is early for me too, Laura. Have a great night. Alright, guys. But yeah, I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you so much for joining the live stream and for bearing with me as I got my shit together at the beginning of this night. Yeah. Doing a live stream recap is scary. That's why I admire Sabrina so much. She's so good at recapping the show and just doing things off the cuff. Ooh, I would tune into your podcast, Leopardess. Let me know if you do. Sandy, I'm actually feeling better. I actually went to work today. I didn't work yesterday or Monday, and I also was off Friday, Thursday, last week too, and Saturday last week too. I'm feeling much better. I'm still coughing, but I've got energy in me. I'm not sneezing, slightly stuffed up still, but that's just normal allergies. But yeah, I will catch you guys next time. I guess I'll do the ending too, since it was technically a General Hospital after show. If you like this video, give it a big old thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to, and I will catch you guys this Sunday. Peace out. Bye, guys. Appreciate it. Mwah.